We're live again. Uh, Sorry about all this. It, it's thundering around here. Hold on. It's... Hopefully the saves are still intact. Yeah, it was just thundering. Oh, thank you, Nilavani. Yeah. Alright, it literally went out twice. Like, it came back, and then it went out again. And the thing that kind of bothers me is that the power went out when the PlayStation 3 was doing a system check. Yeah, the stream is... Hold on. Yes. Yeah, the power went out when the PlayStation 3 was doing system checks, so I'm hoping that nothing was corrupted, but I really don't know. I really hope nothing was corrupted. So yeah, it sucks when the power goes out. Could be worse. The worst thing is when power goes out when, like, your system's doing, like, an update or something. Never do any updates or major shit when it's thundering out. You always want to do it when you have a stable electrical shit. Yeah, but I mean, like, I would have to plug so many things into the battery in order to make things work, you know. And I have things, like, the router's in a different room, and my PlayStation 3 is only connected here whenever I'm streaming, so... I don't know, maybe one day I might look into something like that, but... For now... Could be a lot worse, yeah. If the power went out when I was doing an update for Windows or some shit, when then maybe people who have access to no power, yeah, well, we actually had no power for like a couple of weeks once when those hurricanes hit. $1,000. Oh, yeah, that's way too much for something that really wouldn't help. If the power goes out, then a small battery backup is only gonna last like maybe a few hours at best. That's no good. Alright. Anyway, at least we're back. The stream is still shown offline. Can everyone else see the stream? I mean, I'm assuming everyone else can still see the stream. Everyone's good on the stream? Yeah. Let me see. Let me just tell him. Maybe restart Twitch app. Yeah, it's probably the Twitch app that's being stupid. Probably restart the Twitch app and it'll be okay. Yeah, so hopefully there won't be any more power outages. I'm trying to remember if there's anything else I'm forgetting. I don't think I'm forgetting anything else. Okay. Let's just kill these guys. For the billionth time already.
You have been to the urn, but Andraste has not been freed. What manner of treachery is... And now!
Enemies approaching. Let's get started. Is that all you've got?
It's running? Okay, good. Perfect.
Now we get our hands.
Look at this moron. And he's dead.
Just so you know.
Actually, in a way, this is kind of a good thing because now I can I want to get something else other than the whatchamacallit. Let's get rid of this blank vellum that's fucking useless. You watch the same commercial 3 times. When you watch commercials, do you get bits at all? I heard some people can get bits by watching commercials. Yeah, we need to put this in willpower. Alright, let me give her another slot because it's just better. And let me give her this. I should give her heal. Oh, you didn't get any bits? Okay. They should give people bits for watching commercials. I mean, that's the fair thing to do. Heal. I really should give her heal. What's this? Shock? Really like the lightning route is the way to go, but we'll give her this because it's a tier 4 spell. And that's good. Okay. Let's give her new tactics. Waking Nightmare. Perfect. See that?
Would seem we are not alone.
Let's get started.
Okay, I want to try Waking Nightmare. Oh, she already used it. Never mind.
Let's end this.
I don't know if it's an area of effect spell or not. It might be. Oh, I can't take that. I forgot. Okay, yeah. So troublesome when the power goes out. So Chertka was telling me before that in Germany, he never gets any power outages because their electrical system is completely underground. You see, Europe is so much further ahead of America in so many different ways. In France, they have bullet trains. They probably have bullet trains in Germany too. And electrical service is underground, like it should be. Doesn't make it completely immune to power outages, but it definitely makes it a lot less common. Uncommon to the point of where Chertka's never experienced a power outage before. Whereas us in America, we get power outages all the fucking time because everything is above ground, because everything's ancient. And they don't bother upgrading any of the... upgrading anything. they don't upgrade anything. Everything's all old shit. Anyway. It's rare in Canada too, in Quebec. It's common. Whatever you do, don't hit that gong unless you want like a bonus fight against the dragon. And right now, I'm in no shape to fight a dragon. Okay. So this might actually just bring us back to the entrance. I think, yeah. We're pretty close to the entrance now. Okay, yeah, this is where we were supposed to go. It's a little shortcut back. There should be someone waiting for us here. Where is he? Is that him?
Welcome back. You were gone for quite some time. Well, did you find it?
What do
You
think?
found the urn, didn't you? You seem different. It must have changed you. What was it like, coming to the urn, I mean?
Yeah.
It may be that to you, but means so much more to thousands of people. Perhaps my research will not seem so much like blasphemy to the Chantry now. We must organize an expedition. There is so much history here, it must be studied. And pilgrims should be allowed to come to the urn. But the urn belongs to all the faithful. How can you deny this to them? No, we must share it.
I agree. We cannot withhold this from others. It is not our place.
So everyone comes by and takes some ashes from the urn. Oh, I hope that urn is self-replenishing.
Yes, share it. Spread the word and more will come under the Chantry's power. Is this not what you want?
I will spread this good news or die trying.
And then you will die, Jeddah TV. The governor of Kansas looks like a villain. Pretty sure he has the lowest approval rating out of any governor in all 50 states. He's the worst. Oh, really? Yeah, I don't know who the governor is. Sounds like a D-bag, though. Alright, I'm probably gonna kill him. Sam Brownback? Is he called Brownback because he never wipes his ass or cleans his ass? So he has like shit stuck to his ass all the time? What a nasty fucker. Then you will die. What the fuck? How can he turn around?
Are you insane? You didn't have to do that.
Yeah, I did. Deserves to suffer for his crimes against humanity. Alright. How the fuck can he turn around with a knife stuck in the back of his head? Okay. Alright, anyway. Let's just go to the camp first. We need to talk to our NPCs, so I hope you guys are in the mood for a little listening to NPC story time, because we need to do that. Let me save first. let me first talk to Morrigan. Actually, let me see if I can buy a backpack.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have... I'm sure you'll be...
So where would the backpack be located? Let's sell this. This could be useful. Oh, see, here's the flasks. I need to get flasks. Oh, there's a backpack. Oh, but we don't have enough. Alright, we're gonna have to sell some stuff then. We need to get that backpack. Very important. I'm tempted just to sell that stupid thing already. It's been taking up so much room. Arcane Warrior. Well, no one here's an Arcane Warrior, so we gotta sell it. So we'll sell this. Okay. Alright, I think we have enough to finally buy that backpack. Nope. We still need more. Alright, I don't know what this stuff is, so I'm just gonna sell it all. Green stone? What is this for? Again, I don't know what this stuff does. Okay. Now we have enough. Now we have enough. Look at that. 80. Okay. Thank you for telling me about that, Nolavani. That helped a lot. Now we can actually carry shit. Yeah, I totally forgot about that. Alright, let's talk to Morrigan. Let me save before I talk to her.
What do you wish of me?
I want to ask
If you
something.
must. Well, that depends, does it not? What does she seem to be? Oh, she is certainly old. Have no mistake of that. Tell me, how much do you know of the tale? The one that the chastened still tell of my mother, to frighten them into obedience.
Let's see.
I can relay what Flemeth once told me herself, and you can decide whether or not 'tis the truth, if you desire. As the tale is sung by the bards, there was a time when Flemeth was young and beautiful, a fair lass in a land of barbarian men, the desire of any who saw her. Many centuries before this land was even named Ferelden. The tales say that Flemeth fell in love with Osen the Bard, and fled the castle of her husband, the dread Lord Conobar, and that he swore vengeance for her infidelity. In truth, my mother claims that 'twas Osen who was her husband, and Conobar the jealous lord who looked on from afar. Lord Conobar approached young Osen and offered him wealth and power in exchange for his lovely wife. And Osen, agreed.
Wait a minute. So Osen sold his wife.
The life of a bard is a poor one, and love fades in the wake of hunger. 'Twas Flemeth who suggested the arrangement. All would have been well had Lord Conobar kept his end of the bargain. But he was a foul man who bargained with coin he did not possess. Osen was led off to a field and slain, left for dead. Flemeth spoke to the spirits and learned of the deed, and swore revenge. That was not the point. Conobar had no honor, so she would not have him. Flemeth begged the spirits to aid her, and 'twas they who slew Conobar. The demon the legend tells of came later. Lord Conobar's allies chased Flemeth, you see. Chased her to the wilds, and there she hid. There she found the demon, and he made her strong. The legends all speak of the great hero Cormac, he who defeated Flemeth and her great army when she invaded the lowlands centuries later. All lies.
Comparing the great Mao Zedong to Trump, that's an insult. Relatively silent about Trump since the G20. Rumors.
The truth of the matter is that there was never an invasion. As Flemeth tells it, the Chastened never raised an army under her banner, and she never fought with any warrior named Cormac. Cormac led a brutal civil war against his own people, and later claimed it was to vanquish evil that had taken root amongst the lords. Thus, he was hailed a hero. Flemeth was only attached to the legend much later. Perhaps 'twas due to the great war with the Chastened that eventually came, but Mother claims not to know how it began. The demon within her has transformed her into something else. An abomination, perhaps some would say. I know not. I only know my mother is clever, and she is part of the wilds as it is part of her. But she is no immortal. She bleeds. A blade in her heart would kill her like any other, were it lucky enough to find her. You ask if I have sisters. I have asked of this myself. The stories tell of many witches of the wilds after all, not just the one. And these tales existed long before I did. Flemeth refuses to speak of other daughters, if they existed. So, should I believe I am her first? I doubt that too.
That'd be interesting if she did. I'd like to learn more about her family.
The Chastened tell of a falling out between Flemeth and her daughters. They say that one day she hunted them all through the wilds and ate their hearts. It may be true. I have never seen another witch or heard of one. Perhaps one day Flemeth will eat my heart as well. I do not believe everything that Flemeth claims. Oft it seems her bitterness has colored her memories. But on the whole, yes, I believe this tale, if not all. How often is this usually? Always? If not always, then when is it not true? There are more things in this world and the next than you or I could ever hope to understand. What Flemeth became is a mystery. I suspect, even to her. Flemeth tells it with far more embellishment than I, but you are welcome. Dare I ask of your own mother? Few are abominations of legend, 'tis true, but I find myself curious nevertheless.
My mother?
Nothing. I wish to know nothing more. I find myself a little envious, to tell the truth. But it matters not. Let us move on.
Alright, we got +5. She is sort of warming up to me. Alistair's pretty negative towards me. Everyone is pretty neutral in regards to me. Not too good. We have to keep talking to her. Let me save first. Hey, ex-infected. Let's talk to her again. We need to build up
What do you wish of me?
our connection.
If you must. Why do you ask me such questions? I do not probe you for pointless information, do I? Any number of cats could inform you of the answer to that question, but have it your way. What is it you asked if I grew up in the wilds? A curious question. Where else would you picture me? For many years it was simply Flemeth and I. The wilds and its creatures were more real to me than Flemeth's tales of the world of man. In time, I grew curious.
Four-wheel
I left the
drive
wilds to
vids.
explore what lay beyond, never for long.
Off-roading.
Brief forays into a civilized wilderness.
So, ex-infected, would you ever want to drive in the Amazon rainforest in a four-wheel drive or something?
For the most part, Flemeth taught me well. For all that I had been taught, however, the truth of the civilized lands proved to be overwhelming. I was unfamiliar with so much. So confident and bold was I, yet there was much that Flemeth could never have prepared me for. Equal parts daring and foolhardy, perhaps. Only once was I accused of being a witch of the wilds, and that by a chastened who happened to be traveling with a merchant caravan. He pointed and gasped and began shouting in his strange language, and most assumed he was casting some curse upon me. I acted the terrified girl, and naturally, he was arrested.
You have places to go for by foring in Australia? That was quick thinking.
Men are always willing to believe two things about a woman. One, that she is weak, and two, that she finds him attractive. I played the weakling and battered my eyelashes at the captain of the guard. Child's play. The point being that I was able to move through human lands fairly easily. Whatever humans think a witch of the wild looks like, 'tis not I. Not that I did not have trouble. There are things about human society which have always puzzled me, such as the touching. Why all the touching for a simple greeting? To begin with, yes. What is the point of touching my hand? I find it an offensive intrusion. There were many nuances that Flemeth could never tell me of. When to look into another's eyes. How to eat at a table. How to bargain without offending. None of these things I knew. I still do not understand it all, truth be told, but then I gave up long ago any hope of doing so. When I returned to the wilds last, I swore to Flemeth that I had no intention of leaving again.
There was a recent racing video game that takes place in Australia, Forza Motorsport. There were a series of off-road racing games called MotorStorm, Pacific Rim, and MotorStorm Apocalypse. Those are some of the few racing games I really like. I actually have all three of them. I have it for the PlayStation 3. Maybe one day I'll stream it, because those are actually pretty fun. Especially Pacific, I think it's called Pacific. Actually, I don't think it's called Pacific Rim. Something, there's like some jungle one. And it's good.
Yes? Let's ignore the entire Darkspawn threat in the presence of a simpleton as your only other Grey Warden ally, then. Not that I lack appreciation for the intent of your comment. Thank you. Well, let's get on with it before the ground opens up and swallows us, yes?
Okay, you got a lot more approval there. Hit save. Because approvals are really important. We want as much as we can get.
What do you wish of me? If you must. By others, do you mean yourself? Then I shall teach you what I can whenever we are in camp, provided you have the will to even make the attempt, that is.
Okay, we got more approval. Good. Let's save again. Good. I think we can...
What do you wish of me? If you must.
Let's see if we can talk to her about something personal now.
What do you wish of me? We are in camp, so 'tis as good as... I am here because Flemeth... Why? Do you wish me to leave? I can't. Then I assume...
Damn it. I knew it. Alright, so that's all we can ask her for now. Nilavani, do you remember how we can gift people? I want to give her some gifts, because actually I have like too many gifts, and I need to get rid of them. You know what? Maybe I should just check a guide to see what gifts they want. Because I need to get rid of these gifts. They're just taking up space. I have some gifts. If this thing will start working. Open inventory. Okay. Oh, okay, yeah, I see it now. So there's like a lot of things here. Alright, let me check the guide. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Alright, I'm gonna check a guide, probably the wiki. Let me check the Dragon Age wiki. Dragon Age wiki gifts. Let me see what I can find here. Okay, Dragon Age Origin gifts. So this should tell me what everyone likes. Okay. Okay, here we go. So, gifts for Alistair. He likes the Joining Chalice, Onyx Demon, Small Carved Statuette, White Runestone. She likes Lalania likes Andraste's Grace. Do I have that? I thought I saw something. No, we have the steel symbol of... Oh, no, we do have Andraste's Grace. Okay, there it is. Let me give that to her.
Flowers? For me? They smell lovely, and there's something so familiar about them. These were my mother's flowers. She would sprinkle the dry petals amongst her clothes. Oh, they smell just like her. Thank you so much.
Plus 17, look at that. Yeah! Okay, let me just keep doing that. Okay, let me see what else we can give. Okay, so I want to give Morrigan some stuff. So we have a gold amulet, golden demon pendant, golden mirror, some lockets. I have to play Hitman 2016. It's the best Hitman ever. But I heard mixed things about that game, Churtka. Some people said that game sucks ass. I really liked Hitman, what is it called? Absolution? In fact, you know, maybe I should stream that game. I was thinking, what would you guys rather see, GTA 4 or Hitman Absolution? Let me see, silver chain. Your favorite's Hitman Blood Money? I like Blood Money, that's my second favorite. Steel Symbol of Andraste. Oh, that's for Lalania. Okay, let me give that to her.
That's a wonderful thought. I don't know what to say.
Never played any Hitman game? Either one is fine? Okay. So, X-Infected, you rather see Hitman Absolution than GTA 4? Because I actually rather play Hitman Absolution. So yeah, like, if it's okay with everyone, then I guess after this we'll play Hitman Absolution then. Let me see. I'm still looking. Silver bracelet. Silver medallion is what she wants. Insane people, they have no clue. Maybe Trump voters. This Hitman rocks. Oh, okay. So are they still making more in that series? Like I heard it's like episode 1. They're gonna be making episode 2, right? So here's what we're gonna do. It's gonna be Hitman Absolution. Then we're gonna do Doom, and then after that, we'll decide. Maybe Fallout 3, maybe GTA 4, maybe something else. Let me see. Silver chain. Season 2. Okay, cool. Or AMC mod. Yeah, we'll get around to your mod soon. Well, I don't know when we'll get around to it, but we'll get around to it. Golden Demon Pendant. Okay, good, we have it. So this we're gonna give to Morrigan.
I am grateful. 'Tis thoughtful indeed.
Okay. Let me see what else we have here. Gold amulet. We don't have that. I think that's everything. Small carved statue. Who's that for? Let me see. Morrigan, Flemet's Grimoire. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else for her. Unfortunately. Who gets to chase and sack Mead, though? Oh, Locket. Okay, yeah, we can give this to Morrigan. Yeah, let's give that.
I am grateful. 'Tis thoughtful indeed.
Alright. So... finally getting somewhere. Let me see if I can gift anything to Alistair to make him like me a little bit more. I don't think we actually have anything for him. Joining Chalice? Do we have that? Yeah, I don't think we have it. Alright. That might be good enough for now. Chantry, amulet, blue satin, shoes. Yeah, I don't think we have anything else. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, see, when when you improve their skills, they learn new abilities, so that's Well, when you improve their likeness of you. Let's save. See if there's anything I can talk to with her.
I await your command.
We got a romancer.
At times, perhaps. A world full of people and buildings and things was all very foreign to me. If I wished companionship, I ran with the wolves and flew with the birds. If I spoke, 'twas to the trees. Don't be foolish. I recall the first time I crept beyond the edge of the wilds. I did so in animal form, remaining in the shadows and watching these strange townsfolk from afar. I happened upon a noblewoman by her carriage, adorned in sparkling garments, the likes of which I had never before seen. I was dazzled. This, to me, seemed what true wealth and beauty must be. I snuck up behind her and stole a hand mirror from the carriage. It was encrusted in gold and crystalline gemstones, and I hugged it to my chest with delight as I sped back to the wilds. Flemeth was furious with me. I was a child and had not yet come into my full power, and I had risked discovery for the sake of a pretty bauble. To teach me a lesson, Flemeth took the mirror and smashed it upon the ground. I was heartbroken. And a foolish one. Flemeth was right to break me of my fascination. Beauty and love are fleeting and have no meaning. Survival has meaning. Power has meaning. Without those lessons, I would not be here today, as difficult as they might have been. They did indeed. To return to your original question, perhaps my time in the wilds was indeed lonely, but such was how it had to be. I find myself at times wondering what might have become of the girl with the beautiful golden mirror, but such fantasies have no place amidst reality.
Okay. So we got a little bit of approval from her by talking to her, but we could get more. Anyway, that's good enough for now. We should probably talk to Lelania now.
Did you always live in an alienage? Was it very terrible? I have never been to the Denerim alienage, but I hear that life is hard and there is so much squalor. In Orlais, most elven servants live in the homes of their masters, often in great wealth and luxury. Yes, but some humans are treated cruelly too. It is not just elves. A well-trained elven servant is highly valued in Orlais. They are nimble and dexterous, and many people find them pleasing to look at. No, I did not mean it that way. Oh, my words were clumsily chosen. I did not mean to offend. I am sorry. Of course. I am sorry if I implied otherwise. Thank you. You have given me a lot to think about.
Got +1 from that conversation.
You've seen and touched Andraste's ashes. They are the holiest thing on this earth, the remains of the Maker's chosen.
I'll just
I do not know
pander
if I
to
am
her.
worthy to look upon her. Yes, of course, but it still is something to be in awe of.
Okay, we got more.
Something I can help with? Yes? What's on your mind? My mother was from Denerim, and I consider myself a Ferelden. Mother served an Orlesian noblewoman who lived here when Orlais ruled. When Orlais was defeated and the common folk began to resent the presence of any Orlesian, the lady returned to Orlais. She took my mother with her. I was born in Orlais and did not set foot in Ferelden till much later. Mother was always telling me stories of her homeland. I think she missed it. Mother died when I was very young. Lady Cecily let me stay with her. I had no one else. She was quite old then, and she had me study music and dance to entertain her. It is unfair that I have more memories of Cecily than my mother. Strangely, the only thing I really remember of Mother was her scent. She kept dried flowers in her closet amongst her clothes. Small white Ferelden wildflowers with a sweet fragrance. Mother called them Andraste's Grace. They were very rare in Orlais. But enough about that. Let us move on.
Those were the flowers we just gave her. Alright, so we got more approval. Let's see what she's at right now. So pretty high. We'll just save. We'll talk to her more later, but for now we'll get moving. Alright, so we have to head back to Redville or whatever it's called. Let me think. Yeah, let's go to Red, whatever it's called. We have to go to the castle though.
Indeed.
That's a wonderful thought. I don't know what to say.
So, we do want to improve our connection to Alistair Redcliffe, that's what it's called. Because that'll unlock more of his abilities. Alright, so we're gonna revive the Arl. But we have a random encounter here. What is this?
Sire, I have more news. Yes. Well, it seems that the fighting has gone
Enough.
exactly as you...
I would like to know what you intend to accomplish, Father. Should we not be fighting the Darkspawn instead of each other?
The nobility should be brought into line and then the Darkspawn defeated. This is no true blight, Honora. Only Kaelin's vanity demanded it be so.
Beg pardon, sire. But blight or no, we may not have the manpower to face the Darkspawn soon.
Kaelin approached your legions for support, did he
Never!
not?
Marek and I drove those bastards out! Not roll out the welcome for them now!
We need help, Father. We cannot deal with this crisis alone.
Ferelden will stand on its own! I will lead it through this, Honora. You must have faith in me.
Did you kill Kaelin?
Kaelin's death was his own doing.
Of course he killed him.
Will you stop eating?
I'm hungry.
Stuff your face at camp. For now, watch the bloody road.
Let's rush him.
Warden sends his teammate.
rest. They're over there. Let's nuke them. Good. There's two more.
Let's get started.
Oh boy.
On.
Someone died. That idiot
Let's get started.
Alistair died again.
Let's make this quick, shall we?
Alright.
Defend yourself!
There's still more. The third Dragon Age? Not yet.
Here is your weakness.
I will probably get it for the PlayStation 4. Yeah, I'll probably just get it for the PlayStation 4. I was thinking I might wait until I get a gaming PC, but I have no idea when that's gonna happen, so might as well just get it when I can.
Just like you wanted. I finished.
Have you played the third Dragon Age? Dark Souls 3 on the PlayStation 4? Yeah, I'll get it on the PlayStation 4. Might as well, because they have like a collection with all the DLC. Yeah, I'll get that one. Has all the DLC on it. Did you get any of the DLC, Nulavani, for Dark Souls 3?
It's done.
Thinking about getting it? Yeah, you should probably get it. I heard it's good. I heard they changed it to an action RPG, but I heard it's still good. I don't really know what the gameplay is like. Probably more action-y.
Trap right ahead. Mm-hmm.
Haven't played any DLC? What games are you playing these days anyway, Nilovani? What's your current loadout? What's your loadout of games that you have on your plate? Kill this guy. Come on, what is he doing? Let's kill this guy.
Of course.
I am ready.
Wait for it to be on sale. Churtka's a frugal kind of guy. I just recently beat Dust. I told Nilovani and Churtka that already. That's a good game. I'll stream that game one day. Maybe not right away, but one of these days I'll stream Dust. I don't think Dust is as good as Ori and Hollow Knight, but it's still really good. The graphics are really good. Okay, I think that's everything. Okay, let's save. Yep. I know exactly how you feel, Churtka. When you have such a huge backlog of games, it's hard to justify getting more. But I was thinking about getting Doom 2016 for the PlayStation 4 anyway, and that's like 20 bucks, so if I want to get free shipping on Amazon, I have to buy something else with it. I think you have to buy like, is it $40 worth of stuff or 50? So, we'll see. I'm a very frugal kind of guy. Haven't played many games since beating Dishonored 1. I see. Doom 2016, Dark Souls 3. I'll check the price for Dark Souls 3. I might just get Dragon Age 3. I'll check the price on Dragon Age 3 and see how much that is. Maybe is there a Game of the Year edition for Dragon Age 3 that includes all the DLC? Maybe I might get that. Ending of Dust is rushed. Developer said Microsoft rushed them because they wanted to be part of the Summer of Arcade event. I didn't have a problem with the ending. I didn't like the story though. The story of Dust is like I didn't like that fidget creature. Like she was annoying, and the story in general just wasn't interesting to me.
It is good you resolved this demon business. Now we must either revive the Arl or allow Van Tegan to...
You return.
But the gameplay's solid. It's rock solid. Like the only negatives I have to say about Dust are I don't like the story, and it doesn't have enough platforming. Like Hollow Knight and Ori, they have really good platforming. Dust has a little bit of platforming, but it's not enough in my opinion. I think, and there weren't enough abilities. You know, you get a double jump and you can stick onto like some walls, but not all walls. So like, that's the hallmark of a really good Metroidvania game is the abilities. And like, you know, every time you got a new ability in Ori, it felt so rewarding. In Hollow Knight, you know, sometimes you would beat a boss and there was no reward, which was annoying, but at least it did eventually have more abilities. Whereas Dust, I think it only has like 4 abilities, and one of them is a double jump, and the one's like kind of a down dash, which isn't really that useful. Yeah, I really want more abilities that enhance your power, that make you feel more powerful. Doom and Dark Souls 3 would be better. Doom and Dark Souls 3 would be an awesome bundle. I see. Game of the Year edition for Dragon Age 3 is rare and expensive. Standard version is $14. Why is the Game of the Year edition so expensive? That's ridiculous. Usually they're cheaper. New Vsauce video is interesting. Oh, okay. Yeah, I might check it out. Okay, I found the urn.
You have? Wonderful. Let us go at once to Eamon's side and see if the urn's healing powers live up to their reputation.
Okay, sounds good, Zax. Yeah, I'll check out the price for Dark Souls 3. Maybe I'll get both of those games.
Where am I? Be calm, brother.
$40.
You have been deathly ill for
it's
a very
still
long time.
$20 more than I would like to
nothing?
spend on it right now.
What are you doing here? Where is Isolde? Much has happened since you fell ill, brother. Some of it will not be easy for you to hear.
Then tell me. I wish to hear all of it.
Dust is more focused on its fighting? Yeah, that's what I always said. Ori is more focused on platforming, Dust is focused on the combat, whereas Hollow Knight does both. But if they ever were to make a sequel, I hope they add more platforming into Dust, and also more abilities that enhance your latent powers. That would be cool. Graphics-wise, it is gorgeous. It's drop-dead gorgeous. I love it.
This is most troubling. There is much to be done, that is true. But I should first be thankful to those who have done so much. Grey Warden, I know you did what you had to. I grieve for Isolde, but I believe that had you not acted as you did, It might have been far worse. I am in your debt. Will you permit me to offer you a reward for your service? Then allow me to declare you and those traveling with you champions of Redcliffe. You will always be a welcome guest within these halls. And for you, Warden, the staff that belonged to Isolde's grandfather, himself a mage, I understand. It will serve far better in your hands.
Indeed. We have no way of knowing what Loghain will do once he learns of your recovery.
Loghain instigates a civil war even though the Darkspawn are on our very doorstep. Long I have known him. He is a sensible man, one who never desired power.
I was there when he announced he was taking control of the throne, Eamon. He is mad with ambition, I tell you.
Mad indeed. Mad enough to kill Cailan, to attempt to kill myself and destroy my lands. Whatever happened to him, Loghain must be stopped. What's more, we can scarce afford to fight this war to its bitter end.
Okay. I'm gonna be a D-bag.
What will you do then? Take your few forces and throw yourself at the Darkspawn? To triumph, you will need all of Ferelden behind you. And Ferelden will remain divided, as long as Loghain continues his campaign.
He must capitulate.
I agree. Loghain will pay for his heinous crimes, but our armies must be reserved for the Darkspawn, not for each other. I will spread word of Loghain's treachery, both here and against the king. But it will be but a claim made without proof. Those claims will give Loghain's allies pause, but we must combine it with a challenge Loghain cannot ignore. We need someone with a stronger claim to the throne than Loghain's daughter, the Queen.
Are you referring to Alistair, brother? Are you certain?
I would not propose such a thing if we had an alternative, but the unthinkable has occurred.
Alistair would be a terrible king.
Hey, I'm right here.
Tegan and I have a claim through marriage, but we would seem opportunists no better than Loghain. Alistair's claim is by blood.
And what about me? Does anyone care what I want?
You have a responsibility, Alistair. Without you, Loghain wins. I would have to support him for the sake of Ferelden. Is that what you want?
But I... No, my lord.
I see only one way to proceed. I will call for a landsmeet, a gathering of all of Ferelden's nobility in the city of Denerim. There, Ferelden can decide who shall rule, one way or another. Then the business of fighting our true foe can begin. What say you to that, my friend? I do not wish to proceed without your blessing.
What are my options?
You still have allies to seek out to help us against the Darkspawn. I can hold off traveling to Denerim until you are ready, but the landsmeet is our only option. We could attempt to wage a military campaign against Loghain, but even if we win, would we have enough left to defeat the Darkspawn?
No, but neither would Loghain.
Perhaps Loghain gambles on this attitude, that everyone will decide facing the Darkspawn is more vital than facing him, so that he leads us against the Horde. I'm not sure that would help our cause. We would become the criminals, and our accusations would become excuses. Furthermore, I'm not even certain where Loghain might be.
They're not giving me too much of a choice here.
Unless we convince some of Loghain's allies to abandon him, that's not likely to happen. Our army is not large enough. As a Grey Warden, you may gather allies to you, but we need those forces to face the Darkspawn, not to battle against our own. That depends. If we cannot get a consensus in the Landsmeet for Alistair, we cannot afford to oppose Loghain either. Does that mean Loghain could win? A man who killed his own king, who has gone mad with power? Perhaps. We must see that he does not.
I hope that's a joke.
I hope it does not come to that. If you are suggesting surrender, consider that he has already sought your death. You think he will spare you, knowing what you know? Ferelden must stand united to defeat the Darkspawn. A fractured nation will not defeat the Blight, even given my army and those gathered with your treaties. Why do you think he had me poisoned? He wanted me gone without having to confront me directly. If I call for a Landsmeet, refusing the compromise and attacking Redcliffe will only support our accusations. I'm sure he'd rather I died from the poison. Had the demon not interfered, that's exactly what would have happened. Very well. I will send out
We never
the
had a
word.
choice.
But before we proceed, I believe there is the matter of the mage, my son's tutor. He still lives, I understand.
He does. He is in the dungeon, brother.
Have him brought here,
Played one of the
Tegan. I wish
DLCs?
to see him.
I can't remember if I played any of
what
the
you
DLCs.
have done is not in question. You tried to assassinate me and set into motion a series of events that nearly destroyed everything I cherish. What have you to say in your own defense?
Nothing, my lord. Other than to say I am sorry. I expect no mercy for what I've done.
I see. Grey Warden, have you anything to say on Jowan's behalf? Oh? That is unexpected. And what would you have me do? As the injured party, my ability to see the merciful path is strained. That I cannot do. He is a Maleficar, and I cannot unleash him on a land already racked by war and chaos. I am sorry. Jowan, I hereby turn you over to the Tower of the Circle of Magi. May the Maker have mercy on your soul.
Thank you, my lord. And goodbye, my friend.
Now, back to the matter of the Landsmeet. It will take some time to recall my forces and organize our allies. I would prefer to wait until that is done before calling the Landsmeet. In the meantime, I suggest you pursue the remainder of the Grey Warden treaties. We will need all the allies we can get if we are to defeat the Darkspawn Horde.
Okay. And I leveled up too. Perfect. Nilvani beat Dishonored 2. Yeah, I still haven't played that game yet. One of these days I'll get around to it. I also want to play Dishonored 1 again. I didn't really pay too much attention to the story. Okay. So I just want to increase my constitution because it's really low. Here we go. Yeah, this is what I want. Stinging Swarm. This should be useful, I think. Alright. Yeah, it's like a level 4 spell, so... should be good, I hope. It better be. If it's not, I'm gonna be pissed. Alright, I need to set some spells to my hotkey thing. Replace that with that. Place. Dealt with that. Okay. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna head and... Well, before we secure the treaties, we're gonna try and get a bigger backpack. So I'm gonna head to... whatever the hell that thing is called. Actually, I need to get more flasks first. So let me head back to camp. I totally forgot I need more flasks.
Swing and stab.
What the hell? Oh, they're training. So yeah, okay, we're gonna head back to camp. And I need to buy some more... I need to buy flasks. We can buy flasks from that dude. Let me see how many I need. Okay, let me check. Who has the best... I do. I have pretty good herbalism. Okay. So let's buy some flasks. Alright, so we can make some of this, so we need 4 flasks for that. And 25. So 29, 30.
I am unable to do that.
We'll get 30.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. I'm sure you'll...
Okay. 30. The reason for that is so we can make potions. Now we can actually start to make a whole bunch of these things. Perfect. Okay.
All set.
Okay, now we can go.
Indeed.
It's a gotcha!
It's just as good, if not better. You can pick between playing Corva or Emily. Dishonored 2 is a bit harder. But that's either a good or bad thing, depending on how you look at it. Yeah. You like the challenge in the Levani? It's crazy. That game... Yeah, the first Dishonored game, I tried to play it stealthily, but it's hard to do it when you're streaming. So I just was like, fuck it. And I did more action-y. Alright, we're gonna go to Denerim, just so we can go to the market. We're gonna go to the market.
Darkspawn approach. Watch for their blood. This should be easy.
Let's nuke them all.
Let's get started.
Challenge to beat the entire game unseen, killing no one. Yeah, that's really challenging. After you beat the game the first time, killing people, that is. Yeah. It's fun to kill people. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that's a game that has a lot of replayability. Finished Disarmed 7 times. Wow. I only beat it once, but yeah, I definitely wanna beat it again. Okay. How many times have you beaten the game, Nolovani? Yeah, unfortunately, like when I first played it, I wasn't able to pay attention to the story that well. It was just hard to pay attention to the story when you're streaming. Did you like the story, Nolovani? Okay, that's good. All right, let's move on. Beat it once, yeah. Yeah, I wanna play it again one day. It's just there's so many other games to play. These days after I beat Dust, I've just been playing a little bit of classic Doom. I shouldn't really call it classic Doom, but Doom with mods and on a modern source port. I've been testing out some different mods to see what would be the best mod to stream. I've been trying Complex Doom with the Legendary add-on. That's really hard. Stupidly hard.
One world, one life, one...
Though stung with 100 arrows.
Alright, good.
Nice to see you again. Really? Oh, pardon my incredulity. I would like to examine them in any event. Let me see.
Love the story?
The scrolls are old, no question, and the script.
Yeah, I gotta play it again and pay more
written in
attention
cipher.
to the story.
Early believers used them to keep their writings safe from the Devinter Magus. These could be authentic. Please, let me examine it. If you are a charlatan, may the Maker have mercy upon you. There is avarice in your eyes, but I believe you. Inner ruins, you say? I can give you 5 sovereigns. If these prove to be genuine, we can discuss more substantial payment afterwards. I need parchment, quill, and ink. What was the trick to the cipher again? Ah. I examined your scrolls. I know a few of the early Chantry ciphers, but I'm not fully familiar with this one. The bits I have made out. This may be an account of Maferath's final days, and perhaps more. I know, it's remarkable. The same Maferath who betrayed our prophet and saw her burn alive in Minrath Rus. If we could get a real translation, well, it could be the find of our lifetime. Maferath, you heard me, right? As in the betrayer of our prophet. Well, to humans, this is revolutionary. Here is all of the allowance I have for acquisitions. Take it and go. 1,000 blessings.
Okay, we got 7 gold. That's good.
As there is but one world, one life, one death.
Okay, let's see.
Good day. The market is busy, is it not? Come, rest here. I have the finest selection of flowers and Orlesian scented oils in all of Denerim. For a lady friend, perhaps? Roses can open any woman's heart, you know. And smelling good, is not? Ferelden is no longer full of
Story's cool.
barbarians.
Scenery they created is also
People judge with their noses as well as
except
their
of
ears
steampunk
and eyes.
punk and magic, yeah.
But you look more
Steampunk game.
armed than most of my patrons. Perhaps you seek
Played,
the armor smith.
I played
way.
another steampunk
Then
game.
to the south? He
on the
is quite the
PlayStation 3. It's like a
artiste,
dual stick
yes.
shooter. It's pretty fun.
Much of the city is still a mystery to me, but the markets is like my home. Circle and sorcered objects can be found in the wonders of Thedas, in the alleyway north. The armorer, Wade, and
did you
his
ever play
emporium
Outland?
are just to the south. If you
It's like
need
a
work,
Metroidvania game?
outside directory to the southeast is a chanter's board. And if your thirst is strong, head to the Nord Noble Tavern north of here. Be prepared, though. They do put on many airs. I am from Orlais. You've heard of us, no? This Denerim is a fine city, but I miss my Varoyo. She's quite beautiful this time of year. What I miss most are the clothes. The avenue of flowers this time of year has so many colors. And the skirts. Fine wools, cloths, many only the noble-born can afford. Ferelden is more muted. Its fashion's quite old. But I like the people of this city very much. Orlais has many, many good things, but it is sometimes not so good to be common. My brother had trouble with a chevalier and we departed shortly after. You know so little of Orlais here. The chevaliers are knights of the highest order. They are the most skilled in the world. Their discipline, formidable. For their service, they're allowed privileges. They can do whatever they want to the lesser-born.
Bought it twice because it's so cool on 360 and on Steam. Oh, nice. Yeah. Outland, I think it's a really underrated Metroidvania game. When I got it back in the day, I loved it to death. I don't hear much about it these days, which is a shame. I definitely am going to stream it one of these days.
I think you would enjoy Orlais very much.
Ikaruga, yeah.
If you will excuse me,
The Dark
I
and
feel
the
a
Light.
touch lightheaded.
I have that for the GameCube as well. I'm glad you heard of Ikaruga. You really are a classic game aficionado, Chertka. What is this?
It's so nice to be in civilization. You can't buy Orlesian silks anywhere in Southreach.
Let me see.
What now?
Where is this? Underrated, yeah, it is.
If you have coin, welcome to our shop. If not, move along. Too many refugees blocking customers. Oh, yes.
Atmosphere is great, especially from a Marxist perspective. I think the game demonstrates Marxist conceptions like class conflict and ideology quite well. It takes place in a fictional city based upon the 19th century industrial revolutions. There's a lot of human suffering. Yeah. There's I like the what are those things called? The walker things? The tall things? What are they called? Hey, Tornado Man! Hey, it's been so long. How are you doing? Oh, I can't even remember how long it's been. You guys remember Tornado Man, right? He came from the the A Link to the Past stream. And yeah, it's been a long time. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. So what's new? How's your back, by the way? Nilavani, you remember him. Yeah, Nilavani remembers him. She doesn't forget anything like that. This guy doesn't have anything useful. What the fuck? Have you ever played Dragon Age? Tornado? Had Spinal Tap. Yeah. So how's your back now? Your back is better. Okay, good. Good, glad to hear it. Yeah, this guy doesn't have anything useful. Yeah. You rented the game? From Best Buy? I didn't even know they rent games. It's crazy.
Dwarven crafts.
What
Fine
now?
Dwarven crafts.
Can't do that.
Direct from Orzammar. You won't find better.
Sorry.
Blockbuster? They still exist? I thought they went out of business.
Welcome back. Is there something else you'd like to look at?
Or do you
Only
mean
the
you
finest
rented it
crafts,
back when they were
straight
still
from
in
Orzammar.
business?
Every piece.
Long time ago. Before they went out of business, but no. They couldn't rent out Dragon Age anymore. They were losing ground to online distribution. Alright, I came here for nothing, it seems. It doesn't look like they have anything. Maybe I'll go into the spell shop. There might be something useful there. Here's Jenna TV's home. Jenna TV's dead because I killed him. Jenna TV was about to commit crimes against humanity. Couldn't allow him to live.
Welcome to the wonders of Thedas. We carry items crafted
Got my
by
message?
the circle, as well as a variety.
Must have been a message I sent a long time ago. So I probably asked you about the first Zelda, huh? That was a long time ago. So I guess you haven't been on Twitch recently, huh? It's been a long time. Yep, I haven't been on Twitch for a long time. So what you been busy with these days? You still with your girlfriend? I seem to recall you saying you had a girlfriend. +2 mana regeneration. Not with her anymore? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Have I played Mark of the Ninja? Yeah. That was made by the same guys who made Shank and Shank 2. Both of those games I need to stream as well. I keep forgetting about that. I need to stream those games. Those are so good. Mark of the Ninja is also really good too. Yeah, I beat that game. Churtka's a fine connoisseur of 2D gaming. Yeah, Mark of the Ninja has great graphics, just like Shank. And there's so many great 2D games that have come out relatively recently. This is so expensive. Fuck. How many hours have I played this game so far? Yeah, probably around 20 or something like that. Maybe a little bit less. Better things to do than have a girlfriend. So what happened, if you don't mind me asking? Like, is it a little bit too heartfelt to talk about? Or did things just not work out? What should we get? There's nothing here to increase our backpack, unfortunately. All Clay games rock. You have them all. So what else did they make? They made Shank, Shank 2, Mark of the Ninja. What else did they make? Did they make Guacamelee? Did they make that? Oh, here's the buyback. She was way too flirty with other dudes. Not a fan of that sort of thing. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I mean, if she doesn't respect the way you feel about that, then, you know, you guys, you know, it's just not gonna work out. Like, she should care about, you know, if you don't like that, and she really cared about you, she would stop doing that. That's kind of fucked up. Yeah. Sorry to hear about that tornado. Alright, I think that's everything that we can do here. Not Noble Tavern. Nah, nothing in there. That's interesting. What about the alienage? It's probably still closed up. Doesn't bother you much anymore? I'm glad you got over it.
Good to see you back. I've got complaints in the Nord Noble Tavern that some mercenaries have invaded. Nothing violent has happened. The sellswords are probably just disturbing the nobles' rarefied conversation. Just drum the louts out of there. The barkeep doesn't mind some blood. Or sport, as she called it. Captain said Denham won't miss a few dead mercenaries. Do what you will, and good luck.
Okay. So what do you think, Tornair? Do you think she was cheating on you? Do you think she did anything behind your back, or did you just feel like you couldn't trust her anymore? How come my mana doesn't increase all the way? I don't get that. I mean, I can't be injured because I was in camp and all my injuries should be healed. So, I don't know what the hell's going on. Most powerful foe slain, Blood Mage leader. Yeah, that guy was tough as fuck.
There is no fool like a drunken fool, so Mother once told me, and 'tis still true.
Not really cheating, but I asked her to stop doing that, and well, she didn't. And that's cool if she wants to flirt with other dudes, but not with me. Yeah. I can't believe she, like, what, how did she say, like, she said, no, I'm not gonna stop, and then just kept doing it, or did she say that she would stop, but did it anyway?
What are you looking at? We're the Crimson Oars. Oh, you're threatening us. We're veterans of many
She
battles.
said she would, but didn't anyway.
Who
Yeah.
are you?
So what did she do exactly? Like, was she just like... What did she, like, she would do this in school? Or, like, out of school and you just heard about it?
Well, we were just leaving. Yes, oars, we go to the docks.
Your sister noticed it, I see. So your sister told you about it. Clay did Shank, Shank 2, Mark of the Ninja, Don't Starve. Oh, they did Don't Starve. Oh, okay, I didn't even know that. Invisible Ink and Oxygen not included. I never played those games. I should check them out. Don't Starve, yeah. I played Don't Starve together with Zomi.
I am ready.
Let me pick that thing, but the dude may not like it.
No, I don't think so.
Alright. Let's get out of here. So, I'm assuming Invisible Ink and Oxygen not included are not platformers. Because did once look at the games that Clay did. I don't know if I'm pronouncing their name right. And I was looking to see if they did any other platformers, and I don't think they did. Last time I checked. Ever see Attack on Titan? Yeah, I saw the first season, and took so long for season 2 to come out. So I eventually just read the manga, or at least some of it. And it's great. I love it. So good. Turn-based
Edwina sends
spy
her
strategy
thanks for
game.
getting rid of the Crimson Ores. Mind you, she's disappointed there was no fighting. Here's payment. You've helped out a great deal.
Oh, nice. It's a roguelike. 5 to 6 hours per run. Churtka, you're a roguelike kind of guy, aren't ya? Vault management game. Interesting. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check them out. What is this?
Vault! Yeah, they got to learn not to mess with me. Us, right?
Get rid of the bodies by dumping them somewhere discreet in the market. Market, warehouse, and the pearl.
I mean, he's just going to disappear, right?
I await your command.
Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Okay, so we gotta go to the pearl now?
All men are the work of our nature.
Here's the dump site, okay. So we just take the bodies and dump them there, okay. So, let's leave, and let's head to the pearl and look for the other body. Wait, why is it saying there's someone to talk to over here?
All men
no, that's
are
just
the
the dump
work
site,
of our
okay.
maker's hand. From the lowest slave to the highest.
It's confusing me. Alright, so we're gonna go to the pearl and we're gonna go to the warehouse and look for those body bags. Where's the warehouse though? I don't know where the warehouse is. There's no point in going there if we don't know where the warehouse is. Alright, well, let's go to the pearl then. It's right there, so we might as well just go there and check it out. And see where the body is. Full Metal Alchemist? I heard of it. Never saw it. Yeah, I've heard of it though. I heard good things about it. Been watching a little bit of,
Make a Chantry Templars, whoever, save me! I didn't mean to kill him! Can you make this go away? Make a Chantry Templars, whoever... I could have handled it. Thanks,
I was watching a little bit of Yu Yu Hakusho. Seems like kind of an interesting anime.
Just like you wanted.
Yu Yu Hakusho. It's kind of, I think it came out in the 80s or something, I can't remember. Pretty interesting anime. No, Lavani, have you watched any anime recently? What kind of anime are you watching these days? Don't tell me you're not watching any anime, though. Yeah, I watch anime sometimes. I used to be a huge fan of anime. I mean, I'm still a fan. I just haven't seen too much lately. Nolvani, what the hell? You gotta watch some anime. Have you watched Attack on Titan? You should watch Attack on Titan. That's really good. I give it my seal of approval. I give it my Enigma seal of approval.
As there is but one world.
Yeah, you should watch Attack on Titan. It's good. It's crazy good, in fact. Everyone loves it. You won't be disappointed. But actually, I recommend Escaflowne. I've been watching that too. I watched that back in the day. I saw the whole series. I've been watching it again
As there is but one
because
world.
it's so good. Sword Art Online. Oh yeah, I heard of that too. I heard that's good, and I never saw it though. Where's this warehouse? What the fuck? Alright, let's go to... I want to go here. I want to go here, man. Let's go to the Bricklin outskirts.
I sense something drawing near.
Let's nuke these guys. I should really use this thing more often. It helps a lot. And also helps Morrigan, so I should use it. Okay. Is there anything else here that I missed? The other anime I want to watch is Tokyo Ghoul. I've been meaning to watch that for a while, but I always get distracted by other things. Tokyo Ghoul, I heard, is good. You ever watch Tokyo Ghoul, Tornado Man? I think the last new anime that I watched was probably, what is that thing called? High School Story or whatever? Good thing about Attack on Titan video game.
Hold, outsider. You may be of my kind.
The new
but you're
Dragon
not
Ball Z
Dalish.
video game looks
Why are you
incredible.
here? Flat ears like yourself act little different from your Shemlin masters. I ask again, why are you here? And what business is that? That is not a lie that many would attempt. I will bring you to the Keeper then, and he can decide if your business is worthwhile.
Why am I even here? I don't even remember. Oh, probably to get these allies.
Who are these strangers, Mithra? I have precious little patience and less time to spend on outsiders today.
This one claims to be a Grey Warden and wishes to speak with the clan. I thought it best to leave the decision to you.
That was wise of you. Macirinus, Mithra. You may return to your post.
Manuvinen, Keeper.
Now, allow me to introduce myself. I am Zafrian, the keeper of this clan, its guide and preserver of our ancient lore. And you are? If you came to bring news of the Blight in the south, it is not needed. I had already sensed its corruption. I would have taken the clan north by now, had we the ability to move. Sadly, as you can see, we do not.
Yes, it seems like you've had your own troubles. What are the odds?
I imagine you are here regarding the treaty we signed centuries ago. Unfortunately, we may not be able to live up to the promise we made. This will require some explanation. Please, follow me.
Yep, this is one of the required quests.
The clan came to the Brazilian forest 1 month ago, as is our custom when we enter this part of Ferelden. We are always wary of the dangers in the forest, but we did not expect the werewolves would be lying in wait for us.
The elf part.
They ambushed
We'll do the dwarf part last.
And though we drove the beasts back, much damage was done. Many of our warriors lie dying as we speak. Even with all our magic and healing skill, we will eventually be forced to slay our brethren to prevent them from becoming beasts. The Blight's evil must be stopped. But we are in no position to uphold our obligations. I am truly sorry. Not enough to make a difference for you, and not simultaneously leave us defenseless. They are savage and unrelenting. They need no reason to attack anyone. What is curious, however, is the ambush. We expect werewolves to be no more cunning than a rabid wolf. The ambush suggests a level of intelligence we've never seen before. The affliction is a curse that runs rampant in their blood, bringing great agony and then ultimately either death or a transformation into something monstrous. The only thing that could help them must come from the source of the curse itself, and that would be no trivial task to retrieve. Within the Brazilian forest dwells a great wolf. We call him Witherfang. It was within him that the curse originated, and through his blood that it has been spread. If he is killed and his heart brought to me, perhaps I could destroy the curse. But this task has proven too dangerous for us. I sent some hunters into the forest a week ago, but they have not returned. I cannot risk any more of my clan.
Let's see.
We would assist with the Blight, of course, and you would have our gratitude. A reward, is it? Very well. We have very little of the coin your people use, but we do craft items they find valuable. Return with the heart, and I will give you something extra that I'm sure you will have no trouble selling. Good enough? I must warn you that more than werewolves lurk in the Brazilian forest. It has a history full of carnage and murder, you see. Where there is so much death, the veil separating the spirit realm from our own becomes thin, allowing spirits to possess things, living or dead. But if you can indeed help, then I wish you luck. Then I suggest you see Master Verathorn. I will instruct him to put aside some supplies for you, the kind that the hunters use. I must return.
Okay. So this is a required quest. Okay.
What are you doing? You've warped the wood completely. Did you leave it out in the rain?
No, Master Verathorn. I think I just used too much heat.
You're not smelting ore like a Durgenlin. This is living wood. It requires patience and delicate hands, not more heat.
My actions bring me sorrow, Master Verathorn.
And so they should. Truly the art will be lost to us forever at this rate. Throw away your dead wood and start anew, and I shall speak to our guest. Now then, please forgive my distraction, stranger. Is there something that you... Yes, the Keeper sent word that you... There is a large chest by the Araville, where I put everything we could spare. Feel free to sort through it and take... I am no merchant, but let us try...
Let's see if he has the ability to... What's the silver brooch? Silver... It's supposed to be brooch. Why does it say brooch? Let's see. Let me check my guide here. Silver brooch is for Morrigan. Perfect. Let me get that then. Yeah, let me buy that. That's a good one. Hey, Nilavani, do you have any silver brooches? Alright, let's see. No backpack upgrades here. Let me get all this stuff though. Get these. What's in this barrel? Oh, this must be all the stuff that he left for me. Good. I'll take it. No problem, Trutka. Fried noodles. I don't think I ever had fried
This should
noodles.
be easy enough.
Like Chinese noodles? I could use some fried noodles myself. Let's see. You can't use it. Oh, it's like a one-handed weapon anyway, okay. Alright. So how do we get out of here? German noodles. Oh, fried German noodles. You ever have fried German noodles before, Nilavani?
It's done.
Delish boots. Okay. They're slightly better.
What do you wish? I am no mer-
Alright, we gotta sell off all this stuff. This is no good. Rapid aim. Rapido aim. More rapido aim. Spatzel, like egg noodles? You had them before? Never heard of spatzel. What's spatzel? Spatulzi. Spaltalzi. Man, all these require mega dexterity. 3 damage. Alright, so we're gonna sell this one.
What do you wish? I am no...
Sorry about all this back and forth, but I just keep seeing stuff that I need to sell, and I need to sell them before we leave. Alright, that should be good enough. We're good to go.
Oh?
Don't want to be in a situation where... Alright, now we can save. Handmade egg noodles made with a towel. So it's spatzel. Spatzel. Why do they call them egg noodles, though? Do you, like, make them with an egg? Oh, so that's, like, how you fry them, I guess? Like, you fry it, like, kind of like Chinese fried rice. Put, like, an egg in there to add some grease to the whole thing. You gotta grease it up. Need to try schnitzel one day? Yeah, I want to try schnitzel. I need some schnitzel. Alright, let's go to the forest now. Schnitzel, I can't even remember what it is. Isn't it kind of like a ham thing? It's not... Is it like... It's not chicken. Is it like ham? Like a ham thing? I don't think it's beef. It's like a ham thing, I think. I'm probably wrong. I can't remember any of this stuff.
Let's try not to get too lost. It's easy to get turned around in a place.
Oh, that would be great, Churka. Thank you. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, there's not too many pork meat. Okay.
Like this.
So, like, I knew it was pork. So, like, ham is pork, but it's not ham. It's just pork. So it's any breaded meat? Churka's saying it's pork breaded meat.
These
Well, he didn't say it was breaded, but I'm assuming it's breaded. Look at these friggin' werewolves. Mostly pork. A wiener schnitzel is made out of beef. A wiener schnitzel. No, Levani, would you ever eat a wiener schnitzel, or do you prefer, like, pork schnitzel? Wiener's kind of a funny word. Because, like, in America, we don't usually eat wieners, but we use the word to refer to, like, a dick. It's like, oh, your wiener's hanging out of your pants, dude. But, like, I guess in Germany, like, wiener, like, actually means the food that's supposed to mean.
Uh-oh.
Prepare to have your ankles brought up. On your guard! No water!
We're doing... I am a lot better at killing now with this new spell. It's a very good spell. Look at this fucking bear that I killed. Zaxi boy would not approve of killing animals like this. Oh yeah, Andraste's gift. It's right here. You got like another one. Let me save and then give it to her. You need it? It's a good schnitzel place. 8 at in Talon. Oh, that's cool. I need to go to a schnitzel place. See, that's the thing. They don't have schnitzel places in America. I've never seen a schnitzel place in America. You gotta go to Estonia for schnitzel places. Wiener sausages brought the term to the US. They made hot dogs of it. Yeah, that's right. Because hot dogs, they're like, they look like a dick. Because they're long and meaty.
The Watchwolves have spoken truly, my brothers and sisters. Another of the Gaelish come to put us in our place. Come to make us pay for our attack.
Yeah.
It makes no difference to us. One elf is as good as another, especially when they are dead. You speak to Swift Runner. I lead my cursed brothers and sisters.
Yeah, these are werewolves.
Turn back now. Go back to the Dalish and tell them that you have failed. Tell them we will gladly watch them suffer the same curse we have suffered for too long. We will watch them pay. that we do? How dare they send you here against us? Turn and leave, while you still have the chance! No, there shall be no talk! You invade our forest, and you insult us with your talk!
Doesn't seem like they wanna...
Come, brothers and sisters!
They wanna
Swift
ally.
Runner calls you to battle! Drive this invader from our midst!
I would ally,
Watch for the
but
beast.
they're not interested. Alright, we're gonna have to use this.
Is that all you got?
This should be easy enough. That's a lot of blood.
Enough! The forest has eyes of its own, and it shall deal with you. You have been warned.
Oh, finally he leveled up. Okay. Let's level him up. So, he's still not strong enough to use that armor, but we're gonna have to get there. Let's see. Probably give him this one. Yeah, let's give him this one. Level 4 ability. We're gonna have to increase his dexterity later. Closer to level up myself too. Okay. Alright, let me just go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Hopefully I can still side with the werewolves, but I don't know. These guys don't look like they're too happy to see me. Thank you, Nolavani.
Let's get started.
Thank you, Churka. Snookum.
As you wish.
Who invented the hamburger? Honestly, I don't know. I'm sure Zax can look it up on Wikipedia for us. Go ahead, Zax. You're the Wikipedia man. You can... Rednex did. You can post whatever Wikipedia says. Wikipedia is the gospel truth. I heard the sandwich was invented by the Earl of Sandwich or some shit like that. I don't know if there's any truth to that. The Earl of the Sandwich. There's the link. You got any salient quotes there from that article, Zax? Anything to kind of put a closure on this big mystery here? I asked the questions here. Who are you?
We were sent to find Witherfang. Bring his heart. Attacked.
Small figurine carved from bone.
Where am I? Am I still in the woods?
Goes back to the 4th century? Really? It's pretty old.
I see. What of the other hunters? Do they yet live? I hope that they found safety. Though it seems unlikely. We were beset upon by a pack of werewolves. Savages. Not like the ones who attacked the camp. We tried our best, but too many. The pain.
So much history to the hamburger. So where does it come from? What's the big mystery? What's the answer? Oh well. I have no time to babysit this elf. See, that's the problem with Wikipedia. They want to give, like, they want to say, oh, this is the predecessor to the thing, but that it doesn't count, you know, like, that's not what, that's, like, I'm sure if you looked at whatever this thing is that they're talking about, it's nothing like a hamburger.
Here we go.
You want to know where the hamburger comes from. take... Oh. Level up. So we're gonna increase our dexterity, of course. Alright. Give her more combat tactics because they're useful. Let me think. Okay. This looks good. Let's give her tactic. Critical shot. That's the one that we just got, right? Let's see. Yeah. Okay, good. Enemy with the highest health. We shoot the critical shot. And now we can give her this. This is much better. Americans basically turned hamburger steak into Salisbury steak due to anti-German sentiment at the time. They called French fries freedom fries. Yeah, I just called them fries. It's so silly. From what I heard, they changed the name Frankfurter into hot dog. Before World War II, I believe they did just call them Frankfurters or whatever the fuck they're called.
Sometimes.
Okay, cool. I gotta level up. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, let's increase Constitution a little bit more, I think, because we do need it. Right now it's just a little bit too weak. Okay, cool. Now, what do I want? Exact origin of the hamburger may never be known with any certainty. Most historians believe that it was invented by a cook. Placed a Hamburg steak between two slices of bread in a small town in Texas. Founder of White Castle? No clear answer. White Castle? I didn't even know it dated back that far. We do have White Castle on the East Coast, but I didn't know. Oh, Rejuvenate doesn't even heal them. I thought it did. Jeez. All right. Anyway, I'm gonna do this because it's good. Is this what the fuck? This guy's supposed to be dead. Why is he standing there? Well, I've sworn I killed him. Let me save before I get fucked by something. They never simply rate we don't know. Yeah. They try to give some kind of answer, but it's vague and stupid. A small town in Texas. An anonymous cook, placed a piece of meat between two slices of bread in a small town in Texas. That is so vague. How vague can you get, and why would anyone even believe that if it's that vague?
Let's get started.
Here we go!
This should be easier.
A bit more time, Only one till 10.
Lalalia died. That's not good. Really, I should have 2 tanks, not... I have 3 weaklings and 1 tank. It's not good.
Please. Help. Listen. I am not the mindless beast I appear to be. I am cursed, turned into this creature. The curse, it burns in me. I fled into the forest. The werewolves, they took me in, but I had to return. I had to.
Careful. These werewolves might have laid a trap for us or something. You never know.
You are an elf, but not one of the Dalish. I was until my change. Have you seen my clan? The Keeper sent you? Then you seek Witherfang. I have, but it is not what you think. But there is no time to explain. You must listen. My name is Delilah. My husband, he is called Athras. Please, you must bring him a message.
Oh, the poor woman, she's in such pain.
The staff I wear. Bring it to him. Tell him I love him. Tell him I am dead and with the gods. I beg you. I will be soon enough. Oh, the pain! The curse is fire in my blood. Please, hand it for me. Hand it quickly. Magic will not work against the curse. Ah, you must end it.
It's a she, apparently.
No, no! You must not see me like this.
Watch for the beast.
Oh.
All right.
Well, I put her out of her misery. Poor thing. What's wrong with her? She was stricken with lycanthropy, the disease that turns people into werewolves. It's called hamburger because there's ham inside. Yeah, it's kind of a weird name.
Is that all you've got? No water!
There's hamburgers and then there's cheeseburgers in America, yeah. Then you got bacon cheeseburgers. Yeah. But Nilavani, don't you not consider that kind of cheese? So like, according to you, it's like synthetic burgers, right? Because that's American cheese, and you don't consider American cheese to be cheese. What is this?
Wait. We are back at the beginning of the path. The forest, it seems, does not wish us to reach wherever the path leads. How protective.
What the hell? Plastic cheese. Man, I'm so confused. This is like a big maze.
We back.
Plastoid cheese.
I tried to be merciful.
As you wish. This should be easy.
On your guard!
You had it coming.
Yes!
Black diamond, get 13 slices for $6. Black diamond, never heard of that. That's like a cheese? Black diamond cheese? Most of the food we eat is genetically modified already. What the hell? Crazy guy?
What now? What's next?
Yeah, but I'm not saying that food specifically has GMOs. I'm saying most of the food we eat is genetically modified. And there's no evidence that genetically modified food is bad for you.
Oh dear, oh dear. Not a werewolf and not a spirit even. What are the woods coming to? Questions, questions, always questions. They say it was questions that made me mad. Will you do the same for you? Ask a question and you'll get a question, but give an answer and you'll receive the same. Oh, I do so.
There are people lobbying for that, but there's no rational justification for it because GMOs are not harmful.
No!
Be cautious. This is no ordinary mad.
No fair bringing mages to a guessing game. Will you play by the rules or not? Not fair. Not fair. This is completely against the rules.
They can't ban GMO food because most food's already genetically modified. If they ever eaten a yellow banana, that's a genetically modified food.
Here they come.
This should be easy enough.
It's your time to die.
Come and get it!
Oh, this could be mine.
It's done.
So you don't like food that is actually palatable and lasts longer? Why?
I finished.
I'd rather eat food that is well preserved than rotting food.
Lifeless bastards.
Uh-oh.
Look at this mess! I love it!
This should be easy enough.
Oh boy. Jeez. Unbelievable. Rather eat food freshly picked from a homegrown garden? Yeah, but when you go to a store, you need to get whatever food they have there, don't you? Hey, Wharfie. It's been so long. How are you doing? Well, I died. That sucked. No pesticides? So how you should keep the pests away then? Broken eggshells to reduce slugs? How do broken eggshells reduce slugs? Damn it, I'm all the way back here again. Cuts the slugs? Yeah. Sounds pretty cruel.
Defend yourself!
Yeah, they do. Some people. But you were telling me before that we shouldn't eradicate mosquitoes and stuff. So which is it? I mean, mosquitoes are a lot worse than slugs, but like the slugs, they don't transmit diseases. Mosquitoes are a lot worse. But, like, sounds like the slugs are being treated more cruelly, honestly.
What now?
Yeah, but mosquitoes are worse, though. What is this? Alright, we're gonna do this again.
Warden.
That's not the point. The point is that mosquitoes are a vector for disease. And their presence, their very existence, can transmit diseases. I mean, I'm just noticing a contradiction in your position that, I mean, your aunt leaves around eggshells to kill slugs, but you don't feel like mosquitoes should be eradicated.
Watch for the demons.
Alright, we're gonna cast this
As
thing.
you wish.
That's... No, eradicating a population. Not the entire species necessarily.
Can't die like this.
Man, they're all dead. Killing a few is not eradicating, that's true, but it just sounds like it's more cruel though. But yeah, that is accurate. You're not eradicating all of the... Well, no wonder the ice doesn't actually hurt the skeletons. You're not eradicating the slugs, but like leaving them to be cut up and dried out. I mean, that sounds more cruel. But, I mean, personally it doesn't bother me. But, I don't know, like, it sounds weird to me that you're okay with that, but like, killing off populations of mosquitoes, you're opposed to. You don't endorse it yourself? Did you ever tell your aunt that? That you don't, like her killing the slugs?
As you wish. Let's get started. This should be easier. Right. Let's get started.
Insane. here. Damn it! I'm just gonna reload. Mosquitoes have a very important role in the circle of life. They spread diseases. What would we do without them? Yeah, they're so important. We used to have a garden, Nilovani, at my old house. Actually, we do have a small garden. Yeah. Have tomatoes and things like that sometimes. And we also have apple tree. It's pretty cool. Let me think. Should try this. I mean, this is totally optional, but I really want to kill that guy. Idiot's about to die.
Right.
And he's dead. What the hell was that? Alright. We got. He can't die. Mostly wasted space. According to Nilla. What do you think, Nilovani? Is that mostly wasted space? The problem with the garden is that it's a lot of work. And yeah, it would be great to use it as a garden, but some people, you know, don't have the time to maintain it. It's easier just to buy groceries from the store. Catherine Wheel, Crank on Radio, good song. Yeah, we're gonna do song requests when we do the Doom stream. That's gonna be after Hitman Absolution.
Unliving wretches.
Jeez, I can't even decide what I want to do. Okay, let's try this. think the main problem is that these guys are mostly immune to my own attacks. Most of my attacks. That's why they're kicking my ass so much.
As you wish.
Hey, Captain Kapow. Why does he keep doing that? Holy crap. Oh, he's immune to cold. Oh man, stop doing that, you fuck!
As you wish. Desperation is an ugly perfume. Let's get started.
Tear them apart! Too easy! I cannot be treated like
He's dead. Finally.
How did I get myself into this?
Ah, finally. That was close. What quest is this? Interesting. The bloodstream? Oh yeah, I have to do that in order to recover my energy. Thank you, Chertka. AMC mod requires sounds to guide you. Oh, okay. Gardens where you grow things aren't wastes of space. Empty yards with nothing but flat grass that are wastes of space. The other thing they could do is they could install solar panels on those things. The only thing is they're kind of ugly, but they're very useful, of course. Also, there might not... I mean, if you have like a large plot of land and it's not shielded by any trees, yeah, it would be a good place to put solar panels. Between solar panels and a garden, I'm gonna go with the solar panels. Alright, now where do we go? Whoops. That was insane. Paint in a cool color. Can also put them on the roof of your home, but then they can't rotate. In order to maximize efficiency, then they gotta rotate. Can't possibly be uglier than just boring flat grass. Yeah, the funny thing is, like, lawns. We don't even need lawns. Lawns are mostly like an American thing. In other countries, they don't have lawns. They don't need them. It's an unnecessary amount of work to maintain a lawn too. People spend so much money and energy on maintaining a lawn that doesn't do anything. So in that sense, between a lawn and a garden, at least a garden gives you food. A lawn doesn't give you anything. It's just there. And it looks nice to some people, but apparently not Nilavani. And also, I mean, I guess like if you have like a nice lawn with some flowers and trees and stuff like that, it can look nice. But it's so much work for what? Just for something that looks mildly aesthetically pleasing. You'll get the city calling on you and you'll be fine if you don't mindlessly obey the ritual of mowing your lawn. In some places, yeah, that's true. That's true. Alright, where the hell do we go? I'm gonna go to the south exit. So we gotta turn right here. We gotta go this way. Yeah, you're right, Nilavani. If you live in a certain development and your lawn's not good, you can get in trouble. Okay, we'll try the southwest exit. The other thing that people are doing is they're actually installing solar panels on top of lakes and even on the oceans, because sometimes land is at a premium. You do need a lot of land in order to install solar panels, but with these floating solar farms, you can just put them right on top of the water, and they synergize well with hold on. They synergize well with the lake created by a dam, because the solar panels will mitigate evaporation of the dam water. Because of course you want more water behind your dam. So the solar panels, they serve for dual purpose. They'll mitigate evaporation of the water, and they will also generate power. It's pretty cool. Okay, they killed it. It's not the front of your house? In the front, you have to care about weeds. Yeah, they in America especially, you know, they have like certain developments require you to maintain the lawn. Nilavani was talking about that. When I lived with my parents, we'd let the lawn grow wild, but busybodies in the neighborhood called the city on us several times. Really? Wow. What did the city say? That must have sucked. So that's why you hate lawns, Nilavani, because of this traumatic experience in your childhood?
Be praised.
I can't die like this.
Man. Time to save. We're getting nowhere. We're just like wandering around this damn forest. Am I even leveling up? Man. Oops. Let me see. Chat doesn't always send you responses. What the hell's going on? I'm pretty low, but I did level up relatively recently. Still, it's annoying. Morgan's gonna level up soon. So chat doesn't always send you responses. I wonder what's going on with that.
What do you need?
What manner of beast be thee that comes before this elder tree? Ah, thou speakest of the others, how filled they are with hate? I apologize on their behalf. They cannot control their fate. Allow me a moment to welcome thee. I am called the Grand Oak, sometimes the Elder Tree.
It rhymes? 'Tis a rhyming tree. One can only imagine what manner of spirit is involved here.
And unless thou thinkst it far too soon, might I ask of thee a boon? I have but one desire, to solve a matter very dire. As I slept one early morn, a thief did come and steal an acorn. All I have is my being, my seed. Without it, I am alone indeed. I cannot go and seek it out, yet I shall die if left without. My wooden skin has some magic, see? And part of it I can give to thee. The forest would see thee as a tree, and so no harm would come to thee. In the center of the forest the wares do dwell, or so go the tales my fellows tell. But they cannot be followed there. The forest doth protect the wares. The forest would see thee as a tree, and so no harm would come to thee. Wilt thou then perform the task? Wilt thou save me? Go to the east to find this man. I shall await. Do what thou can.
What's this quote from? I don't know. Doesn't ring a bell. Alright, we gotta find this tree thing. Where is it though? Oh, here it is, okay. Avatar? Oh, okay. I only saw Avatar once a long time ago. Okay, encounter friendly. A mad hermit. I know that hermit. The stupid hermit. Where was he? I don't remember where he was. In the south exit, I guess. We'll try there. Lord of the Weeds. Alright, we're gonna go find the stupid hermit. We can't kill him, though. He's like Lord Britain from fucking Ultima Online. Zax knows all about that. No matter what, can't kill him. The infamous character that you would love to kill, but you can't. In Fallout 1, there was a character like that. The Overseer. Doesn't matter how strong you are or how much damage you do. You can never kill the Overseer when he's sitting in his chair. You can kill him at the end of the game, though. Alright, there he is. So we gotta head straight. Just head straight. Fallout 4, not yet. I would like to wait until I get my gaming PC before I get Fallout 4. But if they come out with like a Game of the Year edition for $20 on PS4, then maybe I might just buckle down and get it for that. I would have to get it again when I get my gaming PC. Freddy movie? I haven't seen too many Freddy movies. I only saw Freddy vs. Jason, I think maybe the first one.
Oh dear, oh dear. Not a werewolf and not a spirit even. What are the woods coming to? Mayhap I did and mayhap I didn't. Have you come to claim it back? Oh, what fun. But we are getting ahead of ourselves already.
Freddy vs. Jason?
Ask a question and you'll get a question, but give an answer and you'll receive the same. Oh, I do so love to trade. No, that is not a question. And if it be an answer, it'd be an answer to a question I've not asked. Have you no sense for the rules?
Be cautious. This is no ordinary man.
No fair bringing mages to a guessing game. Will you play by the rules or not? I think it is your turn to ask, is it not? Suddenly it all becomes clear. You here. As a matter of fact, yes. I do have that tree's acorn. I stole it, and it was easy. Silly tree should have locked it up tighter. If you want it, you'll have to trade me for it. And nothing from that silly tree. No leaves or branches or anything. But that's all I have to say about that. An answer for an answer. There you go. May I? Now, what shall be the first? Oh, yes. What is your name? Aha, so you claim. They sent you, didn't they? But it is your turn to ask now. Ask. Ask away, I dare you. It's where the wolfmen have their lair. But the trees... There's a way to fool the trees, of course. Trees are thick, wooden things, after all. Easily fooled if you know... Oh my, no, that's quite a question. I think that answer... I stole something from an oak tree some time ago, and it won't stop pestering me for it back. Would you be so good as to turn it into firewood or something equally dead? You know of it? Good, that makes this much easier. Yes, that's the one. It's up to you. Yes, indeedy. Your choice. Time to move on now. Not fair.
How do I get this stupid thing?
You just watch your manners.
He does not...
Huh. You hear that? I intend to keep it there, so no more of your shenanigans. Not fair. Not fair. This is completely against the rules.
Bethesda got sued by one of those guys whose song they used in the trailer? Wait, who sued Bethesda?
You just watch your manners. I've only Huh. You hear that? I intend to keep it there.
How do I get it? How do I get this fucking acorn?
You just watch your manners. I've only so much blood in this frail body of mine, and I intend to keep it there. Huh. You hear that? I intend to keep it there, so no more of your shenanigans. I think it is your turn to ask, is it not? Yes, I live here, and it's not as bad as you think.
Fallout 4 will stay expensive for a long time.
Stay away from them. They're out there and looking. They will take your
I don't get it.
Oh,
like,
yes.
what's the season
All of
pass?
them and leave you empty.
How's that
But
different
that's
from
all
just
I have
normal
to say
game?
about that. An answer for an answer. There you go. Where were you born? So you say, fiendishly clever of you to maintain this facade for so long. But it is your turn to ask now. Ask. Who am I? Why do you want to know? Did they send you? Did they tell you to ask? Ah! Damnation! Caught by my own rules. Oh, did they tell you to pretend to be an innocent stranger with a head full of fluff and nothing? I'm trickier than I look. I survive still, and the trees, they leave me be. I've won. They will never find me. Never. Then I would hide again. But that's all I have to say about that. An answer. May I? Let's see. Do you have a knowledge of the arcane arts? If I could tell, I wouldn't have to ask you now, would I? Do you have the knowledge or not? Ah, I knew that. Or did I? I think... But it is your turn to ask now. Ask. Let's see. I'll trade you an acorn, a helmet I found, or a book I finished reading years... Oh, and what do you have to trade for the acorn? Oh, yes. Many things are buried deep here. Treasures. Ooh, warm. Warm enough to keep my neck from freezing on a cold night when the mice are biting at... There. Now that's done. What else have you got on your agenda, hmm? Oh, I see.
Okay, I think I got the acorn, finally. Oh, the DLC? You won't play the game without it? Workshop DLCs are useful during the whole game. Extend the game itself, I see. So just all the DLCs. Okay. Maybe I'll just wait until I get my gaming PC then. Might be worth it. Oh, wait a minute, don't want to go that way. Okay. Okay. This should give us the wood or whatever. Yeah, I don't know what hardware I would get. I would have to talk to my friend. He'll know what is best. He knows a lot about computer hardware.
My acorn is still gone, so I pray to thee. Hast thou any? My joy soars to new heights indeed. I am reunited. As I promised, here it be. I hope... I wish thee well. Greet Greetings to thee once again. Thou hast not yet left the forest, then?
So, where do we go? Maybe straight ahead, I guess? 16 gigs? Yeah, I think so too. At least for now.
How odd. A camp with no campers, complete with fire and warm blankets. Rather...
Let me save. This could be an ambush.
The elven hunters didn't set this up. How strange. And yet it all just seems so friendly. I want to do nothing but remain.
It's very weird.
You know, I feel as if I could sleep for days. Do you feel it?
This should be easy enough.
On your guard!
Bandages! I need bandages!
What the hell?
This should be easy enough.
A hungry spirit luring those who pass to their rest and their doom. One might wonder how it learned this trick. No matter, it shall prey on no one else.
Alright, killed that fucker. Let's see if there's anything in here. Dalish gloves. Probably for the elf. Okay. Maybe this is the way. You have 16 gigs? Yeah, it's kind of standard for modern rigs. Nope, not here. And I can't go that way. Oh boy, I don't know where to go. Alright, we'll go to the north exit and see if it's there. I thought they weren't supposed to attack us anymore.
It is done.
Alright, we'll go this way, see where it leads. Is this the way? Yeah. Yeah, we'll go to the north exit and see where it goes.
Watch for the beasts.
Another corpse to the pile.
Yeah, we'll go this way, I guess. Let me save. I don't really know where to go. It's not really telling me. i5, 4.4 gigahertz SSD. Sounds pretty good. Definitely better than my computer. Yeah, this just leads. Oh man. Oh, okay. We got to go to the forest barrier, I think. Yeah, that's probably where we got to go. Welcome back, X-Infected. Yeah, we got to go to the forest barrier, and it should take us there and then. Alright, there we go. Finally.
The forest has not been vigilant enough. Still you come. You are stronger than we could have anticipated. The Dalish chose well, but you do not belong here, outsider. Leave this place. You are sent by the treacherous Dalish to kill Witherfang. I will not stand by and allow that to happen. And they deserve no less. You are an intruder in our home. You come to kill, as all your kind do. We have learned this lesson well. Here, Witherfang protects us. Here we learn our names and are beloved. We will defend Witherfang and this place with our lives.
There's no reasoning with these guys.
On. Let's get started. This should be easier than... Excellent!
Win! Too easy.
Wolves are Trump supporters. I feel bad for the wolves, actually. I would ally them, but they won't reason with me. I can't ally who won't reason with, who's totally impervious to reason. Can't do much about that. We're going the wrong way.
Yes.
What's next?
Intruders have deceived their way into the forest's heart. Fall back to the ruins. Protect the lady!
I feel bad for the werewolves. They're stricken with lycanthropy. They know not what they do. Trumpet loves inbred hunter, piece of shit to kill wolves. That's true. And they support Slow Clinton. Maybe. Alright. This is probably a pretty long dungeon, so I'm gonna close up here. And we'll pick this up again tomorrow. I think all we have to do, we're getting closer to the end, but still pretty long game. We all should support Trump. You can clearly see this man needs help. Anyway, so yeah, it's a pretty long game. After this, we still need to get the dwarves on our side, and then comes like the end game part. So I want to thank everyone for streaming with me. Thank you so much. It's an honor and a pleasure. I hope to see you all again tomorrow. Have a good night, everyone. Bye.